There is a house that Tim and I want to consider that is actually fascinating when you see the interior of it. We'll post a link to the listing later, but I'm walking around it right now, and what you see probably doesn't look all that fabulous, but it is actually interesting as heck in there. Don't know what that paperwork is, and we got a little visitor there, but that is up against the window to the kitchen, and I'm gonna come around the other side. I've got a back door that's really cool, and then I want to try to get, if I can reach to this window, or if you can see in there. Like, can you imagine all the plants in this room? And there's a counter that comes around. This is the yard. On the side, there's a raised garden bed. And this, again, is more of the yard. It has this little stream in it. And I thought the one listing said that it like goes over towards a mill somewhere. I'm not really sure. I do know that this bend in the road right here is a little disturbing to try to get through, but this is what you can see up on the other side of the little stream. There's that. Again, a little raised garden that would be very shaded. There's actually a rose over here that's blooming that I think is fantastic. And this is some of the outside. I'm walking towards the front. It's like a little screened in porch. Again, not sure. Looks like there's some sort of little storage. I'm gonna have to compare what I'm seeing with the listing that we looked at, because some of it is harder to imagine or understand, but it's kind of within a price range that, with a decent down payment, we could get this into paying less than we pay in rent at the moment. I do know that it's a foreclosure. Tim referred to it as the house that MC Escher built, and that wood burning stove that you can see in there is kind of like right in the middle of a room. Like I said, I will post the link to the listing itself in wherever I post this. I'm not sure, and I'm not sure what I'm looking at in there, because the outside windows here are 100% reflective, but the front gate is like this, and I'm gonna walk out. That's what the street looks like across. It's actually a very interesting area. I don't know what that barn is over there, but it's there. I just know I've been instructed not to pet anything, but this is what it looks like from here. I love this window right here. And I'm not gonna lie, there are some challenges that would need to be met with this, but I am definitely going to look into this a little further. It's really cool, I think. But let me see. Again, not really sure. There's the setup of everything is crazy, and there's like this little alcove right there. Some of this I think would show a little better if I had the camera turned portrait instead of landscape. But there, ignore what my license plate is, damn it. But right back there is this little, I don't know if you want to call it a garage or what, but it looks to me almost like it was an animal pen of some sort. There's this little thing that looks almost like a little chicken coop on the side. And then there's various doors. So it's a building of some sort, but you can see it just goes through, like those shutters open up onto the shelf right there. And then on the other side, there are a couple doors that are padlocked. And behind there is a very small grassy area that goes into that creek, but the yard itself is actually over there. So I personally would love to get up on that deck, but from out here you can't. It's only on, I actually believe it's from the second floor. So I believe we have a little more research to do. I will keep you posted. Okay, so we have stopped at another one that we've been looking at, and I think Tim has gone around back, but I'll be joining him soon. Of course, I'm looking at the leaves, but this one here, just so you know, you're in the video. This one here is listed a little bit above what we would like, but we know that because it's been on the market for quite a while, it could probably be adjusted lower, because the interesting thing is this one here is listed for $165,000 more than this one, and most of what is needed seems to be cosmetic. We're like looking at the foundation and it seems to be in decent shape. And I am kind of looking at what some of the paperwork on the front doors is. Five Brothers Rentals or something weird, I'm not sure. Okay, sorry about that. It was just a quick talking really quick, but they literally have put new bushes in, because that one still has its little tag down there. I don't know what's going on over there, but the foundation is, oddly, at least from out here, in decent shape. There's a beautiful yard deck that also looks to be decent, but I would highly worry about that right there. I don't know if that's termites or carpenter bees or something. That could be a deal breaker. And if you look under here, there is the door into the basement, where the deck is supported. And then over on this side, weirdly, is this little covered patio that the driveway does not come down to. So it seems a weird place. Like, I feel like the driveway should come all the way down and maybe make it a carport, or maybe you switch the deck or make the deck bigger all the way across. And then this is the backyard, which is very pretty. I believe it does have a water feature down there. I don't know how far back it goes. And I'm not going to go up to any of the windows because we are in a pretty active neighborhood. But just interestingly enough, again, another one that we may want to take a look at a little closer.